What's up, guys? Welcome to Top 5 Niches of the Week, episode 157. This episode is dedicated to looking at the best-selling sub-niches of one of the top trends of June that's already selling well right now. So we're going to focus on maximizing our sales in one specific niche with a focus on really that first week of the month when it sees peak demand. So let's get started. Let's start with an Amazon merch sales update. Actually, there won't be a sales update today. I had to pre-record this video because I am in Destin, Florida for a wedding, enjoying these beautiful white sand beaches and crystal blue water. So don't feel bad for me. Getting the summer started the right way. All right, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, I do post daily sales updates as well as some great beach pictures probably right now if you check my story. So that'll be linked in the description. All right, niche number one this week. Again, we are looking at June, and that is Pride Month. So we're going to look at Pride-specific niches, starting with be careful who you hate. You can see that the top 10 average BSR as of recording this, so we're not even in peak demand season, looks to be about 100 and maybe 50,000. All right, so already this is doing really well. You can expect to make some sales as we approach that first week of June, when you'll probably see the biggest increase in sales and peak demand. So be careful who you hate. It could be someone you love. By the way, you'll notice a consistent theme in all the designs we talk about this episode. A lot of them have the rainbow, the pride colors in them. So make sure to integrate some of those into your designs. Also, I want to shout out the design behind me here. You notice that the other 9 have black available. So what thumbnail do they get? They get the default black shirt thumbnail. Well, how about making just the color white available, or not making the black shirt available, so you get a different color default thumbnail, and all of a sudden you stand out. And I love just being a little bit contrarian as a way of maybe increasing my sales potential. Niche number 2, love is love. All right, and there's another couple designs here that get indexed on Love is Love. You can see the science is real, Black Lives Matter, no human is illegal, love is love. So there's also some other designs that are indexed on Love is Love, but also just a simple, rainbow design, obviously a lot of colors involved. Love is more or less the pride related niche as well. I guess maybe they're all, kind of sharing the appeal there. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't know if anybody would buy multiple of this shirt. Maybe just the one that says love is love and the other one that says the science is real. And by the way, here on the detail page in Podly, you can see the BSR already trending down and to the right, which is indicative of more sales, more recurring sales in a condensed time frame. And it's also outperforming its average 30-day BSR, which is always a good sign of an upcoming trend. All right, niche number 3 this week. Oops, before we get to niche number 3, make sure you take advantage of my free print-on-demand mini course delivered via email. It's linked in the description, and a link to my print-on-demand Facebook group also in the description. All right, niche number 3 is we rise together. And you can actually see some people had some fun with some of these designs. This one has like the cat paws there. Other people, instead of doing like the fists, they did some faces. So there's definitely room to put a unique spin on this. We saw, for instance, the current trend, my son-in-law is my favorite child. We saw people doing their own unique takes on that design and being rewarded for it because, it stood out, right? So there's probably some room to make some unique designs within this niche, we rise together. But also, I wouldn't get too far. I wouldn't stray too far from kind of the core components of this. You can actually see here in the number 7 slot, they put the autism puzzle on that arm right there. So you can use like a clipping mask and do that as well. All right, and by the way, you can go to Creative Fabrica, and I know most of you guys are already members. I'll link to Creative Fabrica in case anybody isn't, so you can get the discounted rate. But if you go to Creative Fabrica, just type in Pride, there's over 9,000 results. So there's as many resources as you could possibly imagine. And if you actually type in Pride bundle, so you add the second word bundle, you can get a bunch of basically bundled graphic assets as well as bundles of pre-made designs that can be great on t-shirts or stickers. If you can see over my shoulder here, they make great stickers as well. Niche number 4 this week is going to be the future is inclusive. And there's some really cool looking designs here in this niche. I love that like circular design that's split up into like a sunset and waves and whatnot with the curvy text. I wish I had the skills to execute that. I do not know currently how they did that, but yeah, I mean, there's definitely, looks like the wavy text is doing really well within this sub niche. The future is inclusive, as well as some repetitive color schemes as well. Okay. And again, this is already selling decently, and it's going to see an increase in demand as you get closer and closer to June. And it doesn't have to be June to, want to buy a Pride shirt. This could be year-round sales with a nice bump in the month of June, right? So I always love these evergreens. You guys know I love evergreens, but an evergreen design that can also see a easy to anticipate spike in demand in a specific time frame, that's also awesome. Because then Christmas too, you're probably going to sell these around Christmas and June at a minimum. So 2 huge bumps during the year, as well as evergreen sales. I'm all about that. Niche number 5 today is Humankind. All right. And the take on this is that it says Humankind, but then it says be both. So Humankind, be both. You got to love that. And there's a lot of variability in the designs here in the top 10. All right. And by the way, this is one of these designs that, or I was going to say niches, that actually doesn't have BSRs thrusting this into the spotlight, you know what I mean? Where it's going to be on everybody's radar. The first best-selling design has 150K BSR, but after that, the BSRs are mostly above 500,000. So, but these can still make sales. So when everybody says, oh, it's too saturated, it's like, well, what are you saying? Because like there's definitely more fringe sub-niches where you can definitely still make sales. You just got to go find them. You know what I mean? And now that I put this out in this video, more people are aware of it, but there's plenty of little opportunities like this. And don't think you have to spend an hour on every design you make. Again, you can use Creative Fabrica for design assets to help make your own. You can use their designs as is as well. That is allowed as long as you have a subscription, or just kind of make a design template and roll with that. Make it easy on yourself, because you don't get bonus points for spending longer on creating these designs. And what I really want to challenge you to do is get a design up in each of these 5 sub niches for Pride, because when it comes, man, we know those BSRs are going to be very low. They're going to be in the thousands. You know what I mean? They're going to be under 10,000 on the high end. If not, sometimes you get those 3-digit BSRs. You know what I mean? And those are making just some unfathomable number of sales. And I would love it if you were making those sales. You know what I mean? That would be amazing, an amazing story. And then if that ends up being you, let me know, and I'll have you on the channel for an interview so you can tell everybody how you did it if you want to. All right, emerging trends. So we have a lot of Mother's Day shirts. Again, we're talking Pride because that's in the future, and we know Mother's Day is going to see basically peak demand right now, so no surprise there. They're in the trending designs. Looking ahead, these are designs related to specific dates in the future, about a month out. June 9th, National Flip-Flop Day. Love that. June 10th, Iced Tea Day. June 11th, National Children's Day. June 12th, National Jerky Day. Yum. June 14th is Flag Day. All right, the archive. These are designs that were trending 11 months ago. So we're projecting what's going to be trending 1 month from now. You've got Father's Day. You've got Juneteenth. Looks like that's basically what we got right here. So those two are also going to be big trends in the month of June. Removed designs. Here we go. I don't know exactly why these are removed. I see one that says Disturbed. I know there was a band called Disturbed. I don't know. Maybe there still is. I don't know if they're still still touring or anything. A family cruise shirt got removed. Brother of the Birthday Boy got removed. That's interesting. Again, they don't really tell us why they get removed, but it could be for any reason. It could also just be maybe. Actually, I don't think deleted designs will show up, but maybe if you're on the receiving end of an infringement report, it'll show up here. So that could be it. And you can get reported for infringing regardless of if you did anything wrong. That's unfortunately just how it works. All right, guys, thank you for watching this video. Quick reminder, I have a link to my full print-on-demand course, which walks you through how I started my print-on-demand business, scaled it up, and automated it. It walks through everything step by step. So if you're a beginner, you're intermediate, or you're trying to knock on the door of being an expert, but you need that automation tutorial, everything's covered in there, from research to design to how to get on every single platform that I preach. And then with automation, you can juggle all of these things without, being a slave to your business. It's all covered in the course. The link is in the description. And my private community, guys, I go live twice a week. I've got a ton of resources. I've got great guests that come on every now and then. And it's the most efficient way of working with me. Also, if you join, I'll give you $200 in free Etsy listings. So you literally are profitable by joining. Like, you actually make money if you use the Etsy listings. So pretty good deal. It's linked in the description. It's $75 a month. Check that out. I'd love to have you. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new video.